We want to shoot that one, Randy, but great job trying to get that over to Toffoli.
Misa 5 points in his 8 games before the break. Now Phil Kurashev, and Dustin Wolf turns it aside with a stick save. Now a 2-on-1 back the other way for Calgary, and the shot off the goal post behind Askarov. He finishes his checks 100% of the time. Here's a shot by Kadri that goes off Klingberg. The follow-up by Connor Zary, and that was a good chance for the Flames. Now Kuznetsov for Calgary, intercepted by Orlov. He'll take a stride, flip it from the blue line ahead. He has Misa onside into the Calgary zone. Back into the corner. It's Eklund. Back for Misa. Sends it to the point, and it's fired to the net. Lindbergh has to carry it back, as the Sharks would have been offside. They're onside here. Eklund with a wrist shot, and Wolf with the save. It's all about these final 27 games for Macklin and getting the Sharks into the playoffs. A mistake, and now Adam Klapka comes ahead with Pospisil for Calgary, and Askarov with a save off the wrist.
Couple errors with bad bounces create some opportunities for Calgary.
Here's Wenberg in, and the shot there by Liljegren. But the goals against has to be cleaned up here down the stretch if the Sharks are to find their way back into the mix. Kuznetsov in front of the net. Blake Coleman trying to swat that one out of midair. Down for Sherwood, who is on this power play unit with Celebrini and Smith. And the shot saved by Wolf as Macklin Celebrini has his first shot on goal of the game. They are the second lowest scoring team in the NHL, behind only, hard to believe, the New Jersey Devils, who are dead last. Here's Sharon Govich, and a nice glove save by Askarov. Overall, Calgary 2-4-2 in their last 8. Here's William Eklund, shorthanded, in alone. Eklund, and Wolf robs him with a great glove save.
And that creates an icing in this opportunity. A nice job here by Eklund, using his speed on the breakaway. Tries to go low glove, but Wolf is up to the task. I like how he changed the angle. If he did this again, he'd probably want to go blocker, but Wolf.
Dickinson's out of the box. Here's Macklin Celebrini over the Calgary line. Hands it off for Sherwood, turns and fires, and Wolf kicks out that left pad. Over to the far side for the defenseman Uyghur. As we're down to 3 minutes to go in the period. Here's Celebrini, stolen, shot it, and Wolf stopped it. Working in the offensive zone, but it's Uyghur now for Calgary. Has to battle against Kurashev. Tip, here's Kraft, a putback. 2 good opportunities there for the Sharks. Another by Kurashev, stopped by Wolf. Misa, who we just spoke of, turned 19 during the Olympic break, back to the blue line. Liljegren shot deflected. Misa will keep it alive. Misa flicks a pass to Ferraro. Mario, and they score! Tyler Toffoli! And the Sharks have the first goal of the game.
Using the defense and then looking for sticks. A good job of going low to eye. Great retrieval by Misa as he makes a good saucer pass across the ring. But this is a heads-up play. A world-class assist here by Mario Ferraro as he's looking for sticks. And I like the way that Toffoli presents his stick. When you tip a puck up by the hash marks.
He had Wolf leaning, but missed the spot he was looking for. As this one deflects into Askarov, he'll clean it up. The D-man are Dickinson and Liljegren, and here's Blake Coleman. Hustling back is Eklund to defend, and Askarov with the nifty glove save on Blake Coleman.
What I like about this is he disguises his shot. He knows that he's going to get caught by the defender. He does a little bit of a quick backhand stick handle with every intention to shoot that to the far side. Askarov's up to the task and flashes the leather. What a great save.
Calgary pushing here, trying to get it tied. Joel Farabee for Kevin Ball. Cuts around Sherwood, centers, and a shot by Zary, saved by Askarov. After that great November, Askarov since then, in 21 starts before tonight, 9-10-1, and most troubling, I guess, would be the save percentage, 870. Chance here, and they score. Kadri over the glove hand, and it's 1-1.
An unfortunate play, leaving the zone. They're unable to get this puck out of the zone, and a turnover creates a quick opportunity. And a nice play off of a poor exit. And a really good pass here by Morgan. I believe it's 86. Farabee makes a nice play to Kadri. And Kadri, the thing about this play is that he doesn't dust it off. He collects it with his forehand, doesn't overhandle it, catches it and shoots it before Askarov can get set.
Wenberg keeping things moving from the point. Celebrini off the boards. Verano, Macklin, saved by Wolf. Dustin Wolf robbing Macklin, Celebrini, and Wolf's got it again.
And then Wolf scoops it away, and a little quick give and go. And after this play here,
out of the scrum, it's Klapka. He shot off the crossbar. That caught iron.
There's an opportunity for Klapka, who's been using his speed and creating opportunities for himself with that shot. Beats Askarov, but not able to beat the crossbar as it gets by him and goes into the stands.
Now Wenberg in clear. He's got Sherwood, and Wolf dives across to make the save off Kiefer Sherwood.
Macklin, but this is a really good job on the entry as Wenberg sees Kiefer beat his man to the net. So what does he do? Lays it out there. He tries to collect it and go 5-hole.
Down to the final few seconds. Eklund, the spinorama. Misa wants to volley. Tyler gets his stick on it. Here's Eklund. Shot from the wing. That's saved by Wolf as he denies Philip Kurashev.
Play there. Misa would want that shot back, and a good job here looking for Toffoli on the back door as the puck almost makes it through. Good stick strength there.
Was gasping as before the shot. Celebrini absorbed a hit on the near boards. Here's Macklin now, finds an opening through traffic, shoots, Wolf's got it, juggles it. Sherwood back on the loose puck. Early third period here in a 2-goal hockey game. Here's trouble at the net. Askarov trying to find the puck. Backlund tried to jam it underneath him, but Askarov's there.
It can look like an innocent play, but as that puck gets to the net, Backlund has the right inside position there to find that puck as Mario Ferraro is looking for it as well. And fortunately, Askarov's able to locate it off his right pad.
Klapka driving it low. Sherwood there to pick it off. Sends it Smith's way at center, where it's taken by White Cloud. Quickly played up ice to Backlund. Now Zari scores! Connor Zari pulls the trigger. Beats Askarov blocker side, and the Flames have their first lead. It's 2-1.
Rush here, a little bit of a mini 3-on-2 after a poor change by the Sharks. And a nice pass to the middle of the ice, and Kanazari, again, doesn't dust it off, doesn't stick handle it as that puck goes north quickly, and Backlund finds Zari in the high slot. He collects it and shoots it all in one motion, and beats Askarov over the blocker side. Yeah, you're right. I think that they're content in playing these low-scoring events. They know that they've had trouble scoring goals.
Here's a chance in front for Wenberg, and Wolf's there again. Eklund in on the forecheck, trying to jam that away from Zach Whitecloud. Instead, Kadri comes in with it. Here's a bad break for the Sharks, and Kadri scores. Tim Liljegren trying to clear that puck, gave it right back to the Flames. Nazem Kadri has his second of the game. It's 3-1.
Absolute thorn in the side of the Sharks as this puck gets dumped in, and Liljegren has enough time to make a play. Unfortunately, he doesn't see that Kanazari is in that lane. He ends up shooting it off his shin pad. It goes straight to Nazem Kadri, who collects this puck at the hash marks, and all he has to do is outweight a frozen Askarov and deposit into the empty net.
Knocked away by Eklund. Looking for Macklin on the boards. He gets it to him, but now the Flames come ahead. Backlund staring at the empty net. Scores! And that'll do it. Michael Backlund makes it 4-1.
Guy in the middle who's supporting, who was Kiefer Sherwood. Unfortunately, it goes off the stick of the defender, right to the hands of Backlund.
A disappointing start to the post-Olympic part of the season for the Sharks here tonight. They led with the first goal of the game. Dustin Wolf Now 10-2 in his career against the Sharks.